Happy Christmas, everyone. This has been a really tough year. Maybe some people remember difficult years in the past, but none of us has lived through a global pandemic before. 2020 has thrown us a curveball that no one could have seen coming, which has left many of us feeling, well, a little bit shell-shocked and wondering whether that was all just some kind of a bad dream. Maybe it's not all been bad though. Some people have appreciated aspects of this last year. More time at home rather than away on business, spending more time together as a family, for example. But for others, this has been a year of extreme stress, uncertainty, maybe even grief. It feels like this horrible virus has pressed pause on life as we've known it, and possibly some things will never quite be the same again. It feels like so much of the world around us has been shrouded in darkness. And even now, the path ahead seems, well, a little bit unclear. And so we come once again to Christmas. Not like any other Christmases that any of us have ever experienced before. Christmas light, I heard it referred to the other day. It's true. Most of our normal festivities and traditions, like maybe joining with others in our community for a carol service, have had to be slimmed down a little bit this year. But if ever the world needed some Christmas hope, a ray of light in the darkness, surely it's now. Although many things about Christmas are different this year, the one thing that hasn't changed is the message of hope, of light in the darkness for everyone, everywhere. A hope that's not dependent on the success of politicians or of good trade deals or even of a vaccine. A hope that Christmas brings, well, joy and a hope that's not dependent on any of our circumstances. We've learnt this year that surely we can't control the world around us. We do, though, have some control over how we respond to the circumstances we face in life. The decisions we make are still our choice. The hope-filled message of Christmas is actually an offer of a gift to everyone, everywhere. A gift offered by God to all people on earth, which each of us have a decision to make about whether we choose to accept it or not. Well, what is the gift? This incredible Christmas gift is that whatever circumstance you face, you'll never face it alone. It's a gift that when life seems at its darkest, there is always a ray of light to be found. It's a gift that when the future seems uncertain, you can always have certainty, even when you know that you don't really have any control. That when you're feeling insecure, you can always know security. This wonderful gift is that when you feel like you have lost everything, you do still have a purpose in life. You have something to live for. This beautiful gift is that when you feel unloved or unlovely, there is always one who loves you just the way that you are. It's a gift that's offered to everyone, but it is your choice whether to accept it or not. Who wouldn't want to accept an incredible gift like that though? The Christmas message, the gift of hope, the light in the darkness, is actually a baby lying in a manger. And to accept this Christmas gift requires courage though. It takes courage to take a step of faith, to believe that this baby in the manger is who we sing about in some of our carols, Emmanuel, God with us. It takes courage to recognise that much of life is beyond your control. And to have faith to believe that God who loves you just as you are, has the very best in store for you. It certainly takes courage to accept that well, none of us are perfect, despite our best efforts, but that by accepting this gift of Jesus, we can have a fresh start and a certain hope that no circumstances we might face can ever take away from us. And it absolutely takes courage to follow the baby in the manger, the one who ended up growing into someone who changed the course of human history. To live like he lived, to love like he loved, that's not easy. It takes some courage, but it is the very best way to live. Sure, it's been a tough year, but when it's darkest, the light shines brightest. Maybe this year you see it more clearly. Maybe this year you see it for the very first time. Accepting the gift of Jesus is as simple as a prayer and as challenging as a whole new way of living. Well, we'd love to know if you'd like to accept this Christmas gift that's offered to you this year. Please get in contact with us. We've got some ideas that we hope will be helpful as you begin a new year, learning to live and to love like Jesus. However you're celebrating this Christmas, may you know God's blessings, and may you know the hope, the joy and the peace that only God brings. Happy Christmas to you all.